Today we are going to see how we can install Drupal, and for this is the official website of Drupal. So when you go, this is the URL drupal.org. Okay, now go to the, when you go in the footer, we are going to see the Drupal guide. Okay, so let's see. Here you can see all the instruction related with the Drupal installation, how you can install Drupal, what are the system requirements, everything. Okay, so we're moving towards installation, getting the code, and then after we are going to install Drupal using the Composer. Okay, so let's begin. Here you go on the footer Drupal 7, but we are going to install Drupal 9. Okay, so for the Composer, here is the command composer create and the Drupal org and the recommended version and your site name. So let's open a terminal. So here let me go inside the folder where I want to install Drupal. So here in this folder I will install Drupal, and this is going to a fresh installation using Composer. Okay, so let's know what's command. The command you can create Composer, create project, and Drupal recommended project and my name. So let me copy this instead of typing there. So here, so in the place of my site name, here at the place of my site name directly we can use some different name. Let's see. Drupal tutorial. So what this will create? This will create a folder inside the. This will create a folder inside the YouTube folder which I have created on my HTML folder, and install Drupal inside a folder Drupal tutorial. Okay. So what in the Composer installation I want some modification. Okay, so for this I can use no install. Okay, so no install. You can see the detail for this no installation option on the Drupal guide also. Okay, so here Composer no install. So normally if you want to do any modification in the installation, so you can use this option no install. So what I have used the no install now, and let's say hit enter. So this is the installing the recommended version, that is 9.37. so let's check. If you go, you can go on the footer. Here you can see Drupal core. Let's see what is the current recommended version, because we have not specified any version during the command. Okay, so this will install the recommended version, and the recommended version is, you can see, Drupal core 9.3.7. okay, so here this is 9.37. now if you see now we can see a folder Drupal tutorial. Let's go inside Drupal tutorial. So if I do then there is no much, but there is only a Composer design and Composer log. Okay, so let's go in the folder, and here is the Composer design. Actually I want some modification in the default installation. Okay. So if you don't want, you can do. This is not mandatory. I'm just doing for making compatible or run on the Linux. You can ignore also, but for this you can. Then after you need to do some configuration at the server level. Okay. So what I'm doing, I'm going to remove this one. This one I'm going to install. Let's see, copy, and this I'm going to do this v dot, and from here I'm going to remove this and remove this all. So completely remove. And just remove the slash web from here and save the file. And now going on the terminal, what we have to do, just now only we have to run composer install, because we have all the settings in the composer. So we have all the installation ready. So let's composer install, and this will install all the files again. You can see this is installing all the file, and here you can see the Drupal core 9.7 installing and all its package. Okay, so this is installing. Okay, so now the installation is complete. Now if you go inside the folder, now we can see all the files are ready for install. Now what we have to do, when we go on localhost slash, and I have the u2, let's see. Okay, this is the first installation. We have just downloaded all the recommended files from the Drupal, and now we have to start the Drupal installation. Let's see, there are lots of languages, means you can install Drupal in any language. Okay, so for now I'm going to install this in English language, and let's save and continue. And they are giving some pre-installed profile, means a standard, minimal, and demo version. So you can install the demo version also to check how the content where, if you go with the demo version, then there will be already lots of content type blocks on a site will be ready for you to view all the functionality or how you can manage. But in this video we are going to start from a basic installation, and then after we will create all the content types blocks or a complete web development using the Drupal. Okay. So moving forward, we are going to do with the standard installation, and let's save and continue. Now here you can see this is showing the writable permission. Okay, so file system need a writable permission, and setting file also need a permission. Okay, so let's go in the sites defaults, and there is here you can see here what is it, the setting files does not exist, means we have to create a setting file where all the settings will be stored. and the path is a site defaults files and setting. So what is site defaults files? We are in sites defaults. Okay, site defaults and inside the settings. So let's copy this default setting.php and paste and rename it to setting.php. Okay, and also create a folder site default files. It's a files folder. I have created files folder because the active site folder does not exist. Okay, so that's why I have created a files folder also. Now try again. Here now again it is showing a writable. A is not writable, and obviously a write permission itna during the installation is not writable, means we have to give the right permission to these two files. So let's say I am giving for now just a fast quick giving permission just to access independent and write. Okay, now if we do try again, not writable side default position, but side default files is not writable. So let's go on the side default file property and permission access created. Okay, so once I have given the file permission to this one also, now refreshing this. So now here you can see the database configuration. Here we have to add the database name, database user, and the password and the advanced setting. Okay, so actually I have not created the database yet. So let me create the database first. Host. So PHP my admin. This is my PHP my admin. Okay. So there are lots of projects I have just installed. Let me create a one database. This is Drupal. Drupal. I'm just giving the name, the Drupal tutorial. Okay. And let's create. So now the database is created. So inside this I have given the name Drupal tutorial, and the username is obviously the DB username and the password. And in the advanced setting you can just change the local host is localhost and port is itna, and the one prefix means all the table are created, and you can add a prefix like something if you need. Otherwise if you are managing multiple site inside a single DB, then you should separate all the table with the prefixes. Okay, but in this tutorial we are not doing any multiple installation, so we are just using single database for a single website, so I am not adding any prefix. It is not mandatory, but you can do. Okay, so moving forward, so let's continue and see the installation is going on. So this will install the default modules which comes under the Drupal core. Okay, and make it ready for user. Let's see here. Now this some configuration, the site configuration you need to give, like the site name. Let me show Drupal tutorial. Okay, let me give the name, site email. Okay, so let's say I am giving my email. Okay, and username, let's say I am giving okay, and password, you can give a password. Okay, let's say for this I am giving 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, you can choose, and confirm 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. and this one, and country, actually I'm from India, so in India, and time zone, let's see, Delhi, and check for continue. Great. Now we have installed Drupal. Here you can see the Drupal is installed. Welcome to Drupal tutorial. And here this is the, and you can, here you can see this is the admin panel. By default, this is the admin menu. Okay, so my account logout. Let's log out. To log into the site, you need a browser must be cookies from the domain. Okay, that's another thing which we will correct. Okay, so now this is the complete installation of the Drupal. Let me log in. Username, I have a Mahatab, and password. Voice password 1234567 and let's log in. Yeah. So now we can in the site and let's see the report here available. Here we have installed 9.37, which you can see here. See the status report also. Okay, so 9.3 web server Apache and now PHP version 4.3, and these are the settings. Okay, so moving back to the, so this is all about the installation of Drupal on a Ubuntu machine. Okay, thank you for watching. We will see in next tutorial, we will see how we can, what are the components, what are the blocks, and what are the things which we need to start with the site building process. Okay, so how we can change the logo, how we can change the name. So we will see this in the next tutorial. Thank you for watching.